Welcome to Reefkeeping News. I'm Jeremy Gay. In the news this week. Antibiotic use. OATA has launched a new guide outlining the law around antibiotic use when it comes to treating fish, corals and other invertebrates. The guide is important on two counts. Firstly, the growing concerns for both human and animal health when it comes to combating antimicrobial resistance, and secondly, the fact that the use of antibiotics like Cipro for treating brown jelly disease is actually illegal in the UK without a vet's prescription. At best, continued use of antibiotics on corals will see them ceasing to work, and at worst you could get prosecuted for doing it. Aussie corals. 6 more Australian hard corals have been added to the banned list in mainland Europe. Europeans can now no longer import Aussie acans, Turbinaria, Cyphastria, Heliofungia, Pectinia or Moselea, with acans being the biggest loss to their industry. The UK is already affected by a separate ban on most corals from the Great Barrier Reef. World of Water Bicester is closing after 30 years. World of Water Bicester is a well-known aquatic store that, although not a marine specialist, it was a marine stockist. It was also one of the busiest aquatic stores in the country in its heyday. It closes this month with 20% off everything right now. Reef Passion is also closing. Marine-only store Reef Passion in Tavistock, Devon is closing its doors after 3 years. It's thanked its customers for their support over that time, but is blaming rising costs as the reason for its closure. It closes just before Christmas. Tunzi 6075. Tunzi has launched a new wave pump called the 6075. It's a DC controllable pump with cloud control and manual wired control and has a maximum output of 7,500 litres per hour. It runs on a maximum of 8 watts however, meaning it produces nearly 1,000 litres per hour per watt of electricity. It has an RRP of £275, but it does also come with a 5-year guarantee. And there's a new Chromis species. A new species of damselfish has been described from the Maldives. Chromis abada lives 100 metres down and is similar to Chromis woodseye. Chromis are the only damselfish genus to be found below 80 metres and is also the most species rich at 78 valid species. That's it from me this week on Reefkeeping News. Please follow me at Reefkeeping News on all the socials or visit reefkeepingnews.com.